Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to install silicone fiberglass heat sleeve. We're going to go through all the tools you need, best practices and everything else, so let's go. Okay, I'm going to quickly run you through everything you're going to need before we go any further. So firstly you're going to need your hose that you're connecting it to. You're going to need the correct length of fiberglass sleeve, scissors to cut it. We need verniers to be able to measure. Heat sleeve is kind of optional, but if you are going with the heat sleeve you're going to need a heat gun as well. So first thing you want to do is get the verniers and turn them on. Check the diameter of the hose. So this one is 14.47, if you can see that. So for that we're going to want the 15mm hose. Obviously I've already prepared that here. So this is the 15mm silicone fiberglass sleeve. Just quickly open this, take out the packet. So just for this example, I've taken this off the shelf. It is 1/2 meter, just for this. So what you want to do is measure the correct amount you're going to need. Obviously for this it doesn't really matter, but if this is, I don't know, let's say like 40 centimeters, you're going to want to cut it to wherever you need to protect it from the heat. A lot of the time you'd leave a little bit of gap either side, so if it's 40 centimeters you go probably like 35 or so, just to allow the heat shrink a bit of room either side to be able to hold it in place. So anyway, cut that to size, and then you are going to want to slide it over the sleeve. So it's pretty simple. You just put it over, slide it all the way across, push it all the way to where you need it to, literally just slide it, nice and simple. So we got it there. Nice and easy. And then you're going to want to cut the heat shrink to the whatever size you want. So in this example we'll go, let's say there, that'll give a good enough overlap for it. So you want to just chop the heat sleeve with scissors, just push it over the edge. Obviously I tried to get this one as tight as possible, so it is pretty tight. So you're going to want to go about halfway across, so the heat sleeve's there, go halfway in the middle, and then plug in your heat gun, turn it on, and then just gently heat around the area. Let me just move the scissors and everything out of the way. So just gently heat the area until it's got a perfect seal on it. Just twist it over, make sure you get every angle. That is it. You are done. So wait for that to cool a little bit. And you can see that is nice and tight. So that is perfectly sealed on there. Nice and tight, nice and easy. That's it. I mean, you can get heat shrink with glue in it, and that would literally hold it in place. Like this, if you pull it hard enough, it will move a little bit. But again, it takes a lot of force, and if you do go with the glue one, it will permanently bond it. A lot of the time you don't want it. If, I don't know, you're going on AM fittings, for example, you're not going to want this to permanently bond to it because you might need to reuse the fittings at some point. So yeah, that is it. Go over all of that, heat shrink it together, everything's good. You can stainless cable tie this if you want. Obviously being heat shrink, it's going to be more than likely close to some quite hot areas of the car, whether it's like a manifold or turbo, exhaust housing or anything else that's really hot. So yeah, stainless cable ties on that. Don't use the normal rubber ones, not rubber, what am I on about? Don't use like normal cable ties because they will melt, so stainless only if you're going to do this. But yeah, everything here is available on the website. I'll put the link below just so you guys can see. And yeah, if you've got any questions or anything, let us know. And you should be able to install your first heat sleeve.